Good evening, everybody. Welcome to live high school basketball here at the Wilkes-Barre Area Gymnasium. John Mendola, Max Greger with you tonight. And we'll be joined at the second half by Andrew Marshallsay. So it is the Wolfpack coming off a district championship, played some basketball here the other evening in a dominating fashion against Wyoming Seminary. Right to the rack there and no go. Denasia Moore on the rebound, but that was Desmond for Paupack. Ardo Boyko with the shot. Quick transition and Ajayi no good, and Ardo Boyko and one.
As Boyko's been very reliable for those tough baskets.
Now she heads over to the free throw line to shoot the one extra, as we're 27 seconds here into this second game of the season. Ardo Boyko gets the roll and scores it. Full court pressure coming here, Max, early.
That shows they have heart. They want to win. They want to be the better team right out of the gate.
So a little pressure there, zone trap they had. And Denasia Moore will inbound. Reagan Holden wearing number 13. And they get it to the backcourt for her. So Paupack has a brand new coach, Maria Miller, a young coach. And Evans off the dribble gets stopped over there. It'll be a steal by number 31. So Rosenthal doing the job now, and Paupack trying to bring it up court. Rosenthal looking. You'll get plenty of pressure all night long here out of the Wolfpack, an active group. Paupack are just looking to move the ball around. And they'll send it out of bounds. So a little bit of helter-skelter here out of Paupack, but I think that's what Coach Mushak Navy wants to do, create that pressure and force teams to make mistakes.
As you can see on that possession, the Wolfpack were on them like glue there, and you could tell by the full court press from the earlier possession, they want to be dominant on defense.
Ajayi with a big man move and gets it to go. Nothing but little rim and net. Holden on a foul right there, just a little too aggressive.
It's always nice when you have an anchor down there.
And she's as solid as any big that you're going to see this year. Gloria Ajayi, an excellent student athlete, does a great job in the classroom. She will be a gift to whatever program she wants to go. Again, she's talked to her earlier in the season. Almost a steal here as Holden goes to get it. Paupack maintains possession, and that'll be thrown out of bounds. But getting back to Ajayi, she said, I'm not real sure if I want to go play basketball. But, Max, you've seen a little bit of basketball. I'm sure you're like, hey, this girl could play at the next level, whether it's a D3, D2, or a D1.
Yeah, she could definitely make it there. She's just such a force down low, always getting the tough rebounds and as well as the tough baskets.
Basketball, just a tough sport to get to that Division I level. We know we have a handful of girls in the Lackawanna League playing at that level, but you know, it doesn't matter as long as you go and fit into the program you want to fit in. Wolfpack up 5. Here's Evans on a steal. She's got Moore over on the right-hand side, and Moore with a finish off the basket. So a great pass there by Evans, used the glass, and more continued pressure here out of Wolfpack, what Coach Mushak Nami wants. Great take to the bucket there, and getting robbed was Ella Smith. Now coming forward more. Little body control. Timeout coming. Paupack. 30-second timeout. Max, what do you tell your team right now if you're Coach Miller?
You just gotta tell them take it easy. It's only a couple minutes into the game. They have way more than enough time to settle down, get some quick baskets, and get some stops.
We'll take an audio break. Be right back. Back to the action here at the Wolfpack Den. John Mendola and Max Greger calling the action here. We'll go inside ball game. And a steal there by Ajayi, and then taken. That was a travel. They missed that one, and Evans comes up with the basketball. She'll push it up court. Back over to Moore. And Paupack just trying not to back down. Ajayi's got a couple of people right on her. Moore with the outside shot. That one clanks off the iron. Rebound, but Ajayi does enough to get the basketball back for the Wolfpack. Back over to Evans. Now over to Holden. Ardo Boyko setting up post down low. Holden gets a lane, runs into a body, and they're going to call a travel. Wow. Thought that would have been a blocking foul. No, they called a travel. Holden can't believe it, but that's what the call is. It's going to go Wallenpaupack's way.
Watching this game, it's very reminiscent of the Wolfpack's last game versus Seminary Fire, and right from the start. Now they're up to a 9-0 lead.
And again, Paupack coming on the long road trip. Good try to get the ball down low to their big, Grace Steffen. Steffen is a junior, and Max, I don't think you know this, but the Steffen family at Wallenpaupack, a bunch of football players, go to Colgate, tough, strong kids, and now we got another Steffen. She's a big, strong girl, a big family, and they've done a real nice job. A good student athlete. You go to Colgate, you know you're a real good student. Her brother's tough as nails. I'm sure have toughened her up a little bit. Moore with the driver. There's Steffen there defensively, and now we'll get a foul. 4:19 on the clock. Inbound coming, and you see the pressure right off the bat with the Wolfpack. They're getting right to it. Paupack's got to figure this out. She goes out of bounds. No, they're going to call a blocking foul. That was a 50-50 call.
Yeah, that one could go either way.
So the Wolfpack now have 3 team fouls, but again, they played really aggressive, have yet to go to the bench. Krashiniak will be the first off the bench. She's got a nice outside shot and a good overall ball game for the Wolfpack. That'll be backcourt. So again, the nerves are still present here, Max.
Yes, one of the earlier games in the season, and as well, the Wolfpack is pressing as much as they could, forcing them to get calls like that backcourt.
Moore looks to Ajayi. She is triple teamed over there. They switch the court and go Ardo Boyko and just can't seem to rim that in. That was a quick shot. And now here comes the Buckhorns. For first-year coach Maria Miller. In and out they go. Outside shot. That's a bomb. And Paupack on the board.
And that should give them a little momentum going into these next few possessions, knowing that they could score baskets.
That looked like Kiesendahl from way out there, the senior. 9-3 for 27 on the clock. Holden, long ranger. She, nothing but net. Well, there's one way to solve the press. You take your guard and you drive the court. And nice job, Steffen inside. And she can move some bodies. And now it goes back the Wolfpack way. Moore hanging out down there. And back out, try to get a half-court set here with 3 minutes to go. It's Holden. Back over to Evans. Moore will light up the three. Does so! 15-3. Steal by Holden, and the layup with a little double English. Got it to go.
Wolfpack is just playing tenacious now.
17-3. Steffen, great bounce pass. Ajayi with a little block there. Here comes Ardo Boyko taking it coast to coast and unable to finish that. But what a block by Ajayi.
Very exciting sequence of events there.
So we're going to get 2 players coming in here for the Wolfpack. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. That one's going to come up a little bit short. Free throw coming. And that one goes in and out. 17-3 is the count. Wolfpack lead. And they go across, and we got a foul. So another aggressive play there by the Wolfpack as Earl Harris will head over to the desk, and it'll be the 4th team foul here on the Wolfpack.
They may be up by 14, but they're not letting their foot off the gas.
Ajayi with another stuffins. I mean, Thanksgiving's over, and Ajayi has a couple stuffs so far tonight. Maybe it's turkey in her house over the holidays. I don't know. It might be coming back.
Maybe there's some leftovers.
It could be some leftovers. I like it. So we get a little substitution here. It'll be Evans going out. And coming back in is Denasia Moore. Nice hook. I like it. That was Kiesendahl. Beautiful play.
Looked like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on that one.
There you go. One of my favorite players. I'm glad you remember that guy, a young guy like yourself. Kratchiniak, no good. Ardo Boyko kicks it back out. Almost a steal over there, and quick stuff by Megan Desmet. $1:47 on the clock, and now the officials are going to collaborate and saying, hey, I think it's Paupack ball. And it is. Crowd getting into it a little bit, Max, huh?
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it.
Hey, we're up a dozen here for the Wolfpack. You can't be too angry. But, you know, hey, you get a call here and there. It always doesn't go your way. So the ball gets lost. Ajayi sees Moore. Can Moore finish? They're closing on her, and she gets hacked up. But just a lot of hustle there. No ill intent, I don't think, by Paupack.
Very strong play there from Moore. Even hearing all the footsteps behind her, she still goes up strong to the basket.
So Denasia Moore will head to the free throw line to see what she can do. So 2 fouls now on number 5, Ella Smith. Got a $1:29 here on the clock here in quarter number 1. Free throw goes by Moore. 18-5. And another turnover. Here comes Holden back in. So Max, forced errors. I mean, you know, you talk about what sport it is. That's something right now. If you're Wallenpaupack, you got to. Your Coach Miller's got to say, when this quarter's over, we just don't want to keep forcing our own errors.
Yeah, it seems like the nerves are running for Wallenpaupack, and a tough Wolfpack defense doesn't help out very much for them.
No, I mean, the Wolfpack is basically all over it. I mean, I don't care what player's on the floor. They are getting their hands in there. They're scratching. They're fighting. They're doing everything they could to just create havoc, and it has worked. Ajayi from Moore. Goody. How does she get open?
The ball finds her every time.
And here's 15 dribbling through. That is Desmond. They get it down low, but just a little too much mustard on that one as Kiesendahl tried to rifle that thing right into her teammate Schmidt. 20-5, a 15-point advantage, a $1:06 on the clock. So into the game is Natalia Cradle. Good ball handler. And outside banger there by Holden. 23-5 now. Here comes Paupack. Ajayi with like her 4th block. And Moore down the other way. Simpleton, score. Oh, the Wolfpack look awfully good. They 25-5. They have the foot on the gas. Ain't no stopping them right now. Paupack's got to come up with something. That intended for Steffen goes off her. Moore got banged up a little bit. And Steffen, like I said, she's a big, strong girl. She could bang down there with Ajayi. A great pass by Steffen, and how about that? Got robbed. Was Kiesendahl. That's a shame.
Some
Great
of them
play.
just don't fall.
You're right. Moore, long ranger. That banks aren't open today at 7 o'clock at night. 3.8 seconds to go, and Paupack will have to try to put something together here for the long ranger. Enough time to dribble up, get a shot just past half court, almost 4 seconds. You probably just get nearly a 3.
A basket would be good here for some momentum going into the second quarter.
That's a silly, silly Willie foul with 0.7 seconds to go. You got to be disciplined. And now, how many team fouls here in just the first quarter? So 5 team fouls here on the Wolfpack. Again, you're up 20, but part of this whole act is you got to be a disciplined ball player and know what's on the clock and what to do. Cradle reached in, no go. So we'll take an audio timeout. John Mendola and Max Greger with you, the Wolfpack in command. We are back 25-5. Max, some thoughts after quarter number 1 if you're Wallenpaupack. Do you just kind of have to try to chip away and get a half-court set here?
Yeah, you just got to, oh, that won't help though. Yeah, you just got to slow down, take it easy, and get some good shots off.
One thing you always see when the playoffs come, Max, is heightened sense of ball security. So if you're not doing ball security early in the season, that's something you have to get prepared for. And the Wolfpack right now, they look like they're in season form the way they're pressuring Paupack.
It certainly does. And if you look at the score, you'd probably be thinking their offense is really on fire, but a lot of their offensive points have come off of defensive turnovers.
Ardo Boyko no handle because Paupack's all over it. Ajayi tries to get it. That didn't go. Ardo Boyko falls, and Ajayi, she is just the force down there. So now you see what Paupack wanted to do. You get your big in the middle of the floor, try to make her throw it all over the place. Stefan was right there, boy, she's aggressive. And the round ball shot there by Krachiniak. 29-5, still full court pressure. Timeout by Paupack. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. So the timeout by Wallenpaupack down 24. 24. More full court pressure. Wolfpack aren't fooling around. Here's an open play. It is Stefan, and just out of the reach there of Desmond. It was the right player. It just got off her fingertips. So Krashiniak into Holden. Holden will take it inside. Stefan just stood her ground, and Ardo Boyko will chase that down. So you got to like the effort still by Paupack. They're not giving up, still hustling it. Ardo Boyko fell on her own, no call there, and it'll come the other way. So that'll be Desmond. And another steal. Here is more Ardo Boyko, unselfish play, and Ardo Boyko fills in. I think Ardo Boyko's got to come out. She's telling the bench, hey, I got banged up a little bit on that one. I'm sure she'll be okay, but might have banged her knee on the floor pretty hard. Evans will end up coming in. Here is Paupack. Bombs away. Score it from Desmond.
And that's just what you need from Wallenpaupack. A couple baskets, get it within striking distance.
Now we got a 30-second timeout. I think they're taking that so Ardo Boyko could get off the court here. 6:08 on the clock. John Mandola along with Max Grigger here at Wilkes-Barre area's brand new high school. Welcome to the Den. We'll take a quick audio timeout. Be right back. All right, we're back to get this play in here in the second quarter. So Paupack moving around here. They got Kiesendahl, and Evans grabs her arm. So running down there with Kiesendahl was Desmond, both seniors for Wallenpaupack. 31-8, and Kiesendahl will get over to the free throw line. 6 team fouls versus 4. Max, now that they have the 6 team fouls, they're in the bonus, Wallenpaupack.
Yeah, an extra opportunity to get some points.
Of course, that was a shooting foul, but any foul going forward here, like a ticky-tack slap, they'll get to the free throw line for a one-on-one until they get to 10 fouls.
And that's what you need if you're Wallenpaupack. Any way you can get to help you score some points.
So Paupack comes back, quick shot, no go. It is Moore. Moore sends it down court. Evans has somebody open, sees her quick, and it's Holden. No, it's Krachiniak with the finisher. So quick play here by the Wolfpack. 33-9 as they put that big in the middle again. That is Stefan. That's what you got to do. Get her in the middle. Just basically make her a pivot person to find the open person. So they've solved the press, but haven't solved the hustle because Wolfpack's hands are just so quick.
Yeah, what they got to do is they got to figure out a way to stop the Wolfpack from getting all those fast breaks. So many of their points have been coming off quick turnovers and just 2-on-1s.
33-9 the count, 5:21 on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Holden long ranger, it's going to be long. It'll be a rebound there by number 31, Rosenthal. So Kiesendahl's got some ball game to her. We've seen a little bit here. Able to solve that. Krachiniak came over to steal it, but out of bounds. Stefan. Now they settle up a little bit. We're going to call that illegal screen there on Stefan. Think she had the screen but then moved her feet.
Shuffling around a bit.
But I do like the idea, like you said, hey, settle in here in the half court. They could chip it away and get it down to like 12 or 15 Paupack. That'd be a huge win for them.
Yeah, if they could force the Wolfpack to just get into the half-court offense, and because they haven't been playing bad on defense.
Kiesendahl downtown, got it to go. 33-12. So down by 21. Here is Krachiniak. That's a long ranger, no go. Ajayi goes with the jumper. That's short, and now Paupack throws it away. Now they're going to call a foul. That was a dangerous play there. Schmidt ended up diving. I don't think she dove to take out Evans' legs, but it could have been an injury play there.
Yeah, they may be down by quite a bunch, but Wallenpaupack is not going to quit.
So Evans and Krachiniak come out. We've got Cradle into the ballgame and more. And the inbound is coming from Holden. Try to get it to Ajayi, but there were 3 players there, a little bit of a force. Now they send it down court. Ardo Boyko off her hand, but Paupack still alive. Kick it to the opposite side. Looking along Ranger. Got it! Megan Desmond, not too shabby.
She's like 3 for 3 on 3-point baskets so far.
33-15. Paupack trying to eke their way back into this after the pressure here from the Wolfpack. If you're the Wolfpack, what do you think? You got to pound it into Ajayi right now to just get 2 points.
Yeah, you don't want any outside shots, any tough ones. When you're up by this much, just keep plugging away down low.
Ardo Boyko lost that one. And we have 3:29 on the clock. Paupack now. Nice look there by Kiesendahl, but there was just one too many hands, and Cradle found it. That one's still alive. It'll go back to Paupack. Here comes Wallenpaupack's Desmond. Megan Desmond's a senior. Kiesendahl's dangerous. That one didn't make it a little far. So now you're down 18, and you're still launching some threes. You get a couple of 2s in there, you get a little bit closer. Ardo Boyko wide open. Hey, Ma, lefty. Kiesendahl comes down court here with 2:40 to go in the first half. 35-15, 20-point deficit for Wallenpaupack. Ardo Boyko right on the hip, poked away there, and then Paupack gets it back. Now the skip pass. Beautiful pass, and that one's going to be a little bit short for Desmond. Now we got a foul, and it's going to stay down here. Somebody grabbed something. Not sure if they grabbed an arm. It looks like Holden they're going to call that against.
I'd say if you're Wallenpaupack, your best shot at some points is to get Desmond open and beyond the arc because she's been pretty hot.
That one did go against Ajayi, not Holden. So Ajayi has her second foul now. And again, 7 team fouls versus 6 team fouls. And you got to line up for the one-on-one. .223 on the clock. Good free throw there by Paulina Schmidt. So, Max, you're a sophomore here at Wilkes-Barre area. You're in the STEM program?
That's right.
How much fun you having with STEM?
Oh, it's very nice down there. Brand new facility, brand new everything.
You got to love the facility overall here at Wilkes-Barre area, right?
Oh, yeah, this gym is fantastic. And even beyond that little wall right there, there's like a nice practice gym.
So a foul down low or they call that a travel. That's a tough call there on Nazario, who's into the ball game. I guess she fell with the ball, thought at first maybe she got hacked, but they call a travel. 35-17 the count. John Mendola and Max Greger here on the John Mendola Show Network. I want to thank the Wilkes-Barre Area School District for letting us get the gig here to give you some live high school basketball games. Here is Ardo Boyko. Beautiful selfless pass. Finishing Natalia Cradle. Cradle, the depth with the Wilkes-Barre area, her getting on that floor is important, especially when she can finish a couple. She's very defensive, but a couple of buckets from her is good.
And like I said, with depth, the Wolfpack's been rotating like 8 or 9 people the whole game, and it's paid off for them so far.
You got to be in shape. I mean, that's the first thing that stands out is these girls from the Wolfpack are in shape.
Yeah, basketball, you're always running in basketball, and it always helps when you have like so many good athletes. You could rotate, get some time to rest, so all players are at their full strength.
Krachiniak misses that one. 1:22 now on the clock. 20-point advantage here for the Wolfpack for Coach Mary Mushak-Namey. They go down low, kick it back out. Long ranger, that one's going to be long. Good hustle over there by number 25. That was Caitlin Posden, a senior. But it'll be an inbound here for the Wolfpack with 1:09 to go. (37-17) is the score. Krashiniak over to Cradle. And we're going to get a travel. Coach Miller really after her team right now here to finish strong with less than a minute to go. Basically saying, you see her body language. Let's settle down. Let's make good passes and good plays. We would like to be down 18 or 17 as opposed to 20.
Yeah, at halftime, you want to have a good momentum going into halftime. And if they could score some points here, get within distance to make a run at it in the second half, that would be very good for them.
Tough shot there by Desmond with a lot of bodies. They try to go inside the Wolfpack. No travel called, stolen here. Once again, it is Desmond. She's done a lot. But it is Kiesendahl saying, let's settle down. Let's get that one shot. Or maybe a quick two, for that matter. Kiesendahl. It is Cradle there playing some defense. They get it down to her. No, it's more and more. Her ability to finish on the fast breaks has been tremendous.
Half their points probably came off plays like that.
7 seconds here for Paupack. They're going to go inside. First thing is you want to get a shot. Krashiniak holds it, and that will do it. Max Grigger, thank you so much for joining us here in the first half. Good job.
Thank you.
And Andrew Marshallsay will be with us for the second half. 39-17, Wolfpack in command. Welcome back here to Wilkes-Barre area. 39-17, John Mandola, and it is Andrew Marshallsay with us the second half. He is a junior here at Wilkes-Barre area. And Andrew, welcome in.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for letting me be here.
All right, we got a foul here down low, and we'll get a couple of shots coming up. So, Andrew, you watched the first half. Been pretty competitive, but I'm sure you're impressed with the Wolfpack's energy.
They've been really dominant so far. Lethal offense and great defense have propelled them to an excellent 39-17 lead.
Here's Evans on the free throw. She converts that one, makes it 40. Early here to start this third quarter at this gorgeous gymnasium here at Wilkes-Barre area. And that free throw goes off the back. You saw Kiesendahl this first half. You watched her, really a good force here for Wallenpaupack. They're down a ton, but they're still battling.
Yeah, you know, with a young coach, it's only preseason, so you have a lot of time to tweak some offense and defense, but they really have to step up here in the second half.
So here is transition time for the Wolfpack. Tried to pump it into Ajayi. Holden gets it on her. It's going to be a travel. So Stefan ain't backing down from nobody in there, but boy, Ajayi is a handful for her or for any opponent at this matter. She's just got it all.
She really is. She would be an excellent player on any team, really.
So here is Wallenpaupack in the half court set, more right in your pocket kind of defense, and Evans will do the same thing. Backing it down, Stefan with the jumper, and that one goes a little high.
Good pressure there from the Wolfpack to make sure that shot didn't cause any trouble.
Stefan laughs it off, and again, you're down 40-17. She's battling. She's a tough athlete, and it's okay right now. You know, that's all Wallenpaupack can do. Still try to have some fun and stay competitive here in this game and chip away. Maybe they could get it down a little bit here. Ardo Boyko loses that, but I think it went off of a Wallenpaupack body. So the boys will be home tomorrow, Hanover area. Dave Popson's kid. Now, not everybody knows who Dave Popson was, but when I was a kid, he was a little older than me. He was a stud. He went to North Carolina, played with the Boston Celtics. And the guy works locally. I think he works at a prison. And, you know, he's got a kid who's in ninth grade who's pretty good. He's about 6'5", so I'm excited to see him tomorrow. More on the three, no go. That ball gets lost, and it'll be a battle down low. Stefan Holden, Evans comes out with it. Evans will get fouled pretty hard over there by Stefan. And again, Stefan is just a big, tough girl. Evans hit the floor pretty hard.
Yeah, some very good pressure there from Wallenpaupack.
So we got a sub coming in here for the Buckhorns. So talking to Coach Mary Mushak-Navy before the season, said wanted to work on that depth a little bit. They seem like they have the depth on the bench so far.
Yeah, they definitely seem like they have it. Every time you see a player go onto the court, there's no doubt they're going to score and make some really fantastic plays.
So they're going to try to get Cradle up to speed offensively. Tenacious defensive player Ardo Boyko will hit the floor every time you could. She's just one of those grinders. And that's the thing. I think this Wolfpack team has tons of grinders that'll do whatever it takes to try to win. Steal, Moore tries to get to it, but a good play the other way by Desmond. Desmond with a bounce pass. They lose it, they come back, and Evans will be called on the foul.
Good pressure there from the Wolfpack. It looked like it could have been a very lethal offensive zone play for Wallenpaupack.
So Paupack now just kind of looking around inbound. They finally do get it inbounded. And they'll just see that basic pressure. That play, no go. And sent down deep. More of that.
Fantastic pass by Ajayi.
We've seen more. She's got to have a dozen layups or dozen points from layups that look just like that. So 5, 6, 7 of those get her point total up, and she's finished them. Sometimes in the high school level, kids can't finish those layups, but more, you can tell she takes care of that. How about that rejection by Ajayi?
Once again, we see Ajayi doing what she does.
Tall, athletic, and just has that presence in the center of the court. Holden with the steal. Took an extra step. They didn't see it. Here's Holden coming down to Moore. Quick little pass, Evans. Beautiful transition play.
Great pass there by Moore.
So the Wolfpack right now pumping on all cylinders. A 44-17 romper room right now against Wallenpaupack with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Long bombs away, Lorraine. That is Megan Desmond gets one up there.
Really nice shot. Wolfpack really have to apply some more pressure to avoid points against like those.
Evans slipped over there on a piece of dust, and they called it travel. 4:45 on the clock. So Wallenpaupack coming down, and again, just trying anything they could down 24. It's all learning. As Andrew has said, it's the preseason. Ardo Boyko, Evans, and tough. You got to keep that head up. Ardo Boyko almost ran into a player. Evans ran into one. So, again, we're in the preseason and those kind of plays, but you're just very impressed with Wolfpack play today for Coach Mary Mushak-Namey. Evans now defending against Desmond. Desmond trying to go around the circle. Moore gets her hand in there.
Good block there by Moore. And a good chance now for the Buckhorns.
So Paupack now will inbound, get the set play, spread out a little bit. They get it inside. That is Kiesenthal. And Kiesendahl finishes.
Good play there by Wallenpaupack.
She's a senior, and it showed a lot of heart today. Ardo Boyko loses the ball, but then pounces on it. So do a couple other Paupack girls. But the arrow's going the other way, and Krashiniak checks in. So the Wolfpack have now doubled up Paupack here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, once again, a dominant performance. They played really well against Wyoming Sem, and again, they're playing really well tonight here against Wallenpaupack.
Nice job there, faking around as Desmond, and then it'll go the other way. So they'll bring number 35 into the game, Haley Navratil, that is. She's a senior. It's a tough one. You know, we were researching that name before, Andrew. Here is Ajayi going inside, high off the glass, just a little too much glass. It hit the rim and then falling down. Here is Moore. Couldn't finish it, but it was a great effort there by Denasia Moore. Paupack gets the ball back here.
Great defensive recovery by Moore.
And that is thrown away. So our broadcast team tonight, we got Johnny Mandola, and of course right now on color is Andrew Marshallsay and Max Krager with us on the graphics. I'm John Mandola here at Wilkes-Barre Area High School, where the Wolfpack are in game number 2 of their season. First one, dominant performance against Wyoming Seminary, and tonight much of the same against the Buckhorns of Wallenpaupack. They'll be back here Thursday, Honesdale in town. That one in and out. And off of Ardo Boyko, and that'll stay here for the Buckhorns. Timeout, full timeout, coming up here for the Wolfpack. We'll be right back. Johnny Old Hat following basketball. We're back. That shot is off the mark, and that will go out of bounds. So a full timeout for Wilkes-Barre area. Evans, Ajayi, she'll find Ardo Boyko. Just missed that, and then almost the turnover, and that'll be Krashiniak coming back with the basketball. Skip pass over to Moore. Moore gets in, finds Ajayi, feeds her, and able to finish. Denasia Moore's vision just super.
Yeah, Ajayi and Moore tonight have been really a fantastic duo. Ajayi really, obviously, a 5-tool player.
That shot off the mark. That's a bomb for Ajayi, just a little long. Great save. And coming up, Ardo Boyko with a little harassment there.
Really good play to keep that ball in, but unfortunately, the Wolfpack concede a foul.
Rosenthal got fouled. 2 team fouls apiece, so at least we had a little more foulage in the first half. But we got a 46-22 ball game. We're late in this third quarter. $1:49 on the clock. Paupack just trying to, again, find themselves for the first-year coach, Maria Miller. Steal. Here comes Evans, got some speed, and has the finish.
Fantastic drive by Evans.
And that poked away there, Ardo Boyko with a silly willy. Again, you're up 48-22. You want to play tough, but you want to play smart because you get into these games down the stretch in February and March, and you're going to have to make plays like that. Nice drive, nice feed, unable to finish it, and Ardo Boyko gets another foul. And again, she's an aggressive player, and you'd rather have somebody aggressive than not aggressive, but she's adding up the fouls right now.
Yeah, she is. She's really aggressive, but has to tone it down just a tiny bit.
4 fouls on Ardo Boyko. We'll get the substitution. And off the front of the iron. So Holden will come in here for the Wolfpack. Holden, another young lady who'd like to play at the next level. Again, she's wide open to where she may want to go.
It's a tough environment, though, trying to get into college. You know, you have to really work hard, and a lot of these players look like they can definitely have the potential.
Basketball, just a tough sport at that next level. Stolen away there as Ajayi has the ball taken away. That's a rare feat for somebody to accomplish that. She's just so quick. Little push from behind. Holden got away with that. It wasn't much. 54 seconds on the clock. Paupack trying to dig out here. They're down a ton. And Moore calling the foul. Good sportsmanship there by the Wolfpack. So you're down 25, Andrew, and in less than a minute, Coach Miller's going to say, can we win the quarter? Can we outscore them in the fourth quarter? That'd be a big goal.
It definitely would be. You know, it seems both teams have slowed down just a bit, but Wallenpaupack definitely have the momentum at the moment.
Ella Smith, the freshman from way down there, 48-26. Evans stolen. Oh, tough play there. Oh, hit. Errol Harris had the eagle eye there. It just touched the blue line. She pulled it back. You didn't see that, did you? He saw it.
It was a really close call.
20 seconds now. 22-point deficit. Evans. Set offense here to Ajayi. They feed her, and she can't be denied. 50-26. Time's ticking, you got to shoot, and they miss it. So we'll go with quarter number 4. John Mendola along with Andrew Marshall-Say. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show Network at Wilkes-Barre area. We are back here for quarter number 4. John Mendola and Drew Marshall-Say with us. Here with the Wolfpack basketball leading 50-26. Cradle into the ball game. Evans, they'll move it around. Try to get good, smart, clean plays. That was a nice pass by Krachiniak. Just a little too much sauce on that for Evans.
Yeah, there's definitely some really nice fast passing there from the Wolfpack.
Will there be Paupack coming up in the half-court offense now for Maria Miller? They'll dribble around just a little bit. Nice no-look pass. They get it over that way, and then they'll try to get a long ranger. It doesn't go. So Steffen kicked it out to Rosenthal, but just couldn't connect it.
Yeah, Wallenpaupack still applying that great pressure. They're definitely hoping to chip away at that deficit.
Again, it's not a matter of winning right now for Wallenpaupack. It's a matter of just competing. Can we win the quarter? Can we outpoint them 12-10, whatever that goal is? Here is Evans. Can't get it to go. Ajayi still hustling. Footsies are out with 7 minutes to play. Buckhorns now. Back at that half-court offense. Kiesendahl has had a little bit of range. She's going to drive in off the mark, and Evans is going to call over the back.
Good pressure there from the Wolfpack.
So Evans grabs her third foul. Beautiful stroke by Devin Kiesendahl. Makes it as fine of a form as you're going to see. That was Kiesendahl throwing them in. 50-28, 6:35 on the clock. Krashiniak now with the basketball. Skips over to Cradle. Cradle gets it into Holden. Falls down, no call there. So does Paupack, and now Paupack comes up with it, and they get it over to Kiesendahl. Gets it over to her teammate. Kiesendahl back with it. Kiesendahl, oh, just too much English. Steffen up and off the glass.
Good rebound there.
So Ajayi was there, but Steffen able to finish, and they're down 20. 6:02 on the clock. Backdoor pass can't happen. Paupack trying to find a little bit more, and then they throw it away. Moore and Ardo Boyko back into the ball game. So here comes the inbound. Moore over to Holden. Ardo Boyko, one-on-one there. Ardo Boyko, quick little slide. Tried to pass it over to Ajayi, and now back into Moore's hands. Holden, Moore. Ajayi posts up against Steffen. Takes that one dribble. They scrape it off her. Ajayi says it's my ball. And we got another jump ball, but it'll be Buckhorn basketball. Now they get it up court. Ajayi on Steffen. No call there. Ardo Boyko had an arm bar. And Moore will find Cradle. Finisher!
Really good pass there by Moore.
That's why Cradle's finding herself on the floor right now. Not only is she a defensive presence, but she hustles enough, and now she's finishing layups. That's huge for the Wolfpack to have a little bit more depth at that position and say, come on in, Natalia, come in and get crazy, get us a couple steals, get us 2-4 points.
Yeah, definitely. Some of those points could be crucial in some of those really tight situations.
Cradle's hung on with basketball. I remember seeing her years ago in junior high. Chip, chip, chip away, and here she is playing some varsity minutes as a junior. So Holden having an extended conversation there with Earl Harris. But it'll end up being a free throw situation here as Rosenthal, the junior, try to throw a couple down. Doesn't get the first. Ardo Boyko almost a travel there. Moore back over to Cradle. Cradle will look up and gets it there. And Moore will get up, a little dinged up there. Cradle tries to go baseline. Switches. Good job with Ardo Boyko of maintaining possession. 4:37 on the clock. We're in the fourth quarter. And right in front of Coach Mushak Namey, that ball gets tipped out.
Paupack definitely doing a great job of applying defensive pressure.
So up 22 are the Wolfpack. Ajayi sees there's nothing there. Holden lines up a three, no go, and it'll be Ardo Boyko and kicking it back out to Moore. Now they'll skip it back over and look for that perfect set. Boyko will end up both high post. Cradle on the opposite side, but Moore gives it away and now gets stolen. Ardo Boyko right to Ajayi, finisher.
Great recovery there by Ardo Boyko. Gets the pass into Ajayi, and again, Ajayi gets a fantastic play in.
Full timeout, Andrew. We'll take an audio timeout and be back for the final 3:56. We are back here at Wilkes-Barre area. Less than 4 minutes to play. Wolfpack are up 2 dozen. John Mendola, Andrew Marchal with us. Marshall Say that is with us here in quarter number 4. Max Greger on graphics and Johnny Mendola on the camera tonight here at the Wolfpack Den. So the Wolfpack have just been dominant all night long. Great quickness. But Paupack ain't backing down. They're still continuing to compete. Great pass, way to look, and good cut there by Megan Desmond.
Yeah, Paupack have been really impressive how they continue to keep on trying to chip away at that deficit.
Ardo Boyko tries to get a pass down low, but it is hit out of bounds there by the Buckhorns with 3:25 on the clock. Andrew, if you're Paupack, you got to think, man, I hope we get something on the bus before we get on the bus to eat, because that's a long ride home before we get some grub, you know?
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of teams this week at the Den, a lot of time traveling, and, you know, these teams want to make it worthwhile. They want to come out with a win.
So that was Ajayi who got that bucket down low once again. She's got to have close to 20 points tonight. Moore's got to have 15 or so. Holden tries to steal, but is kept alive there by Kiesendahl. Foul again here by the Wolfpack. Look at the team fouls. We saw that in the first half. Kind of unbalanced, 8 versus 2. And again, you get back, you always want to coach up your kids. And the one thing is, you want to be aggressive, but then there's that point of a little too aggressive. It's still the preseason. Andrew, I'm sure if you were the coach, you're like, you know what, I'm still okay with this because we want to play tenacious.
Yeah, definitely. You want to come out strong first couple of games, but towards the beginning of the regular season, you want to make sure that your players aren't too aggressive on the defensive side.
You play a team that has good free throw shooters that could pay dividends for that team, but nonetheless, a little too much mustard on that pass there. 56-32 is the count. 2:34 as the Wolfpack in command. Stephen down low. Ajayi hits it out, and it'll be an inbound underneath. Pass over there. That just had that little extra roll to it. Kiesendahl couldn't grab it. Steele. Eye up the three off the back of the iron. That was Smith, the freshman. Here comes Ardo Boyko. She'll run into anybody. She'll run through a brick wall. It's the kind of girl she is. She'll do it in soccer. She'll do it in basketball. She pretty much has that no fear factor.
Yeah, it's good to have players that really have that good aggression, but at that point, in this instance, there's a little too much aggression there.
Well, she wound up on the free throw line to her benefit, and she sinks it. 57-32, 2:12 on the clock. Cradle battling down there, and nice and easy. Stefan just takes that ball and gets it to her teammate. Wide open down low, nice move. Just couldn't get it up high enough was Smith, the freshman. Coming down court and stolen away once again. That is 15, Desmond, who's played solid tonight for Wallenpaupack. She's a player. Smith, the freshman, score it. There's a bright light there for Wallenpaupack with the freshman who's played hard, scores a bucket. We get a timeout here as Wilkes-Barre area will get a substitution in. 57-34, $1:40 to go. And I think on both sides right now, Andrew, coaches are saying, hey, let's just be smart. Let's stay healthy. Let's get out of here healthy. It is the preseason.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams tonight have been pretty aggressive. The Wolfpack being more aggressive, of course, but you just want to come out of preseason so you could have a full, healthy, and strong team.
So we got bleachers up top here that aren't being used tonight. In the future, could they be used? Absolutely. But all the lower bleachers, it's a nice atmosphere. Throw in here to Evans. Evans will come down. Get it back, in and out. Now they get it into Ajayi Moore. Beauteous.
Ajayi and Moore, once again, a great duo tonight, and really look like they can be two very lethal players this season for the Wolfpack.
Ajayi gave a little hip check there on the freshman Smith, and they just said, well, she got her hand on it. It'll be Paupack ball. Evans ran right into that ball, and her energy got it back out of bounds. 59-34. Left in, it's 1:10 left now in the game. Evans, Simpleton, and she got blocked. Ajayi, fluid, but Stefan with a rebound. So move down that lane very fluidly. There's Smith, the freshman, got it to go. That's something you could build on, Andrew, a freshman playing hard for you, as now we get a foul.
Really could be a really key player to this team this season.
Coach Miller just looking on. I like this Wallenpaupack team. I mean, I know they're down 59-36, but in the Lackawanna League, they're going to battle up there, and obviously there's some tough teams.
Yeah.
But they have the ability here with some senior leadership and some freshman talent to get better as the season goes on and maybe have a winning record.
Yeah, definitely. You got to start from the roots. You got to start with your younger players, and hopefully that the older players can mentor them, really.
So the miss by Evans, and Paupack will come down. How about that Denasia Moore? She is just ferocious. Oh, the layup. And Ajayi finishes.
Great rebound there by Ajayi.
So Loha, teammates wanted her to score, and she hustled it. Ardo Boyko still going on the floor. 7.7, 61-36. Ardo Boyko over to Ajayi, throws it up, off the rim, battling Moore. That will do it. So the final score, Wolfpack 61, Buckhorns 36. Thank our crew tonight, Johnny Mendola, Max Greger, Andrew Marshall. Andrew, final thoughts tonight?
From the very start, the Wolfpack jumped out to that very early double-digit lead, and they really never looked back. But Wallenpaupack really had fight all game, and it was a great game.
Foot on the gas, that's for sure. Have a good night, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night.